Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Escapes out to the left. Jukes away from one. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down. Here's a quick throw to the left. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On the move, headed right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Now Daniels on fourth down. He will not escape the rush on fourth and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down, play action. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They're running the option, short side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Let's go.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Another carry for Robinson. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Back to throw now. That one connects. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. Drake London with a touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Koo with the extra point. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Manders Manders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Running right side by McLaurin. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They'll run for this, and he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs, and that's a great field position.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it, and now they get themselves off the field.
They'll start this series with an option left. Now he's past the 25. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Manders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target, so it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Daniels to throw. Headed out right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. This from 48 on the left hash. Prater puts it through, and that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
Commanders 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Manders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touchdown brought. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Looking quickly here. Daniels back to throw. Gets his running back. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Daniels on 1st down. He's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Commanders trailing in the early going. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Daniels is going to throw again. Rolling out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Again, Daniels to the air. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. Pass it down close. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Third and 1, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets in, touchdown. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half. Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Danny Gray to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds a man right side. Escapes a defender. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Escapes the pocket. Trying for the touchdown. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Out of the gun, Daniels. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to force one through there. And now they face second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
One final shot before the half. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Now Prater on to send it away. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. Pass play coming here. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
I'll throw it. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point by Kina is up and good. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Manders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. Goes to the hurry up here. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Daniels throwing on third. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
A 58-yard attempt.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and the call backfires. This one is intercepted. Picked up by Billy Bowman.
Well, that is a case of going from bad to worse in a hurry. They had to try and force the throw to get the first against a defense. Wasn't fooled at all. And that left him in a perfect position to make that interception.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Looking to throw here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons.
First and 10, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Looking right, throwing deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Coup with the extra point. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Manders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here's the backup. First throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Mariota now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Mariota. He's got it. And he's brought down at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
You just get the play off. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. So we're through 3 here. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. To the air again, Daniels. Chased out to his right. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Washington will line up with a 2-point conversion.
He'll work against the blitz. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Falcons cover off the kick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 3-score game in the 4th. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Extra point by Kina, he's up and good. And the Falcons stretch the lead to 23.
Commanders 19. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Manders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
3rd and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Offense in the hurry up here. Daniels is going to throw again. Connects on the crosser. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Working quickly here.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go get your job done.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
An option give to Robinson. Spinning into space. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Robinson running his own read. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. QB keeping it here, the second down option. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost them about a yard. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down. Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Setting up to throw. Gets this one to London. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he falls on it, so they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Quick to the left, it's caught. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 25. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Manders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Flushed out to his left. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Zombie.